Welcome back. Okay, so did you know that July is National Watermelon Month? Me neither. So here are a few interesting facts for you. 55% of people like to eat watermelon right off the rind. 77% prefer watermelon without the seeds, and more than 50% of people prefer to spit out those watermelon seeds rather than pick them out beforehand. And by the way, the current Guinness World Record for watermelon seed spitting is 68 feet, 9 1/8 inches, and it was set by Lee Wheelis in Luling, Texas back in 1989. But besides seed spitting, there has to be other things you can do with watermelon, right? So we brought in our lifestyle contributor, Miss Autumn Rio, to the show. Good to see you again. Well, let's get right to the food. You always make great food, and there's a lot of different things we can do with watermelon.
There really is.
Who knew?
Yeah, absolutely. Most people just thought, okay, I'm just going to cut it open and eat it, which is great. I mean, there's nothing more summertime than a watermelon.
True.
But what we've actually done here, this is a hot watermelon.
What do you mean hot watermelon?
We've
like
grilled it. We actually cut it up and we grilled it on the grill. You can actually see some of the grill marks there.
Yeah.
So it's hot, and then we took a little salt and pepper and olive oil, and then we added a little blue cheese and prosciutto and just a little piece of basil there, and just for fun we put the drizzle.
Sounds really
so it looks
good.
really fancy. It really isn't. It's really the same play that in Italy they do, like the cantaloupe or the melon wrapped in the prosciutto. So we've kind of done our own Americanized version of that.
So you slice it and then put it on the grill,
Absolutely.
and it doesn't fall apart?
It doesn't fall apart. You're going to do it for like a minute or two, so
Okay.
and it's still going to keep the juices in there. But what's really funny about it is that it's not going to have the sweet. It's going to have the savory. Because the water and the juices and the things that you're putting in there, you're going to get a whole different play on that watermelon than you are traditionally.
And then what'd you make here?
This is an agua fresca. This is nothing but watermelon, water, and sugar. So literally,
good, actually.
Oh, it's so good. It's better than Kool-Aid, honestly.
Can I try it?
Please, absolutely. You can certainly add other things to it, but just as a base drink for summertime, it tastes just like you want summertime to feel.
Really good.
Yeah, like I said, and literally a half a cup of sugar, some water in the blender, and there you go.
Good.
So it's really great for all the guts of the watermelon once you've kind of cut it up and you get all those little pieces. There you go.
Here's my question. When I get to the grocery store, I'm knocking on the melon because I know that's what I'm supposed to do.
Absolutely, the thud.
How do you know if you're picking a good or a bad one?
Well, there's a couple of different tips. And the first one, you're going to laugh here. We've got kind of different watermelons here. But this right here is this kind of yellow, creamy version.
Is that
here.
good or bad?
That's going to be good. And really what you want, if you were looking at a full watermelon, you're going to want to turn around and see if it's got like a yellow or brown. That means it's been resting on the ground. Because you want it, once it's gotten ripe, it's got really heavy because it's got all the water in there.
Right.
And so you want it to sit on the ground. So that's the first one.
Okay.
The second one, you just want to make sure that it's symmetrical. It's really pretty. It's a nice green,
So the knocking doesn't do much for me?
Actually, it does. That's the third one. They call it the thump test.
The thump test.
The thump test. And you want it to have this hollow sound versus this really thud
Like a solid sound.
Yes, absolutely. So I haven't really mastered exactly, it's kind of like the steak thing, trying to figure that one out. But that's supposed to be a really great characteristic of your watermelon.
I was asking you earlier, what's the taste difference, if anything, between seeds and seedless? And you gave me a fact, and I said, no way, that can't be true.
It was crazy. So we went to go in and find a seedless or a seeded watermelon.
Right.
Could not find one if my life depended on it. We went to 3 different grocery stores. We went from already cut up to, the full sizes to the half sizes.
Right.
Literally, this is all the kind of watermelon seed, and these are the digestible ones. These are ones that people can just sit there and chew on them because that's what people want out of watermelon.
Interesting.
And while we're sitting here kind of talking about some of these other things about watermelon, I'm going to have, this is another little treat, but this one's done cold that Jackson's going to do for me. And if you want to go ahead and put it together, this is my son Jackson, and so he's going to put a little honey in here. And this is goat cheese. It's nothing but just a little log of goat cheese.
And while he's doing that, watermelon really good for us, by the way.
Oh my gosh, it has vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, and here's what's crazy. So you hear all the time about the tomatoes having all these lycopene for their antioxidants. Watermelon has the most of the lycopene in there. So you actually, by eating watermelon, is better than you actually having that tomoto. So he's put a little basil.
As we mentioned, July National Watermelon Month, so there are 2 local festivals coming up.
Well, kind of local. The Knox City, which is about 3 hours west of here, every year they have their Donald Johnson Seedless Watermelon Festival. It'll be on Saturday and Sunday. It's a big, huge kind of fair feeling. You've got, your activities, your parade, your pageant, the whole shebang kind of going down, and it's all centered around watermelon.
Very good.
And then there's another one that's actually, if you can't make it out 3 hours from here, the Melon Dash, which is in McKinney on August the 2nd, is a 5K run that they're going to be doing, and, it's going to be great. They're going to have, all your kind of fun festivities festivities,
right.
and of course run and eat watermelon.
I'm bringing in, stop that, I'm bringing in Mike and Amy, and then your son Jackson and another little boy from the local YMCA are going to come in and do some good old-fashioned competition.
Amy just spit watermelon seed over there, and it landed in Aaron's back pocket.
Well, actually, they're sunflower seeds we're using today.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. It's the next best thing. So you guys have to beat 68 feet. You have to beat 68 feet.
Where are the seeds? Why couldn't you find seeds in watermelon?
I'm bringing you in. I'm bringing you in. We have less than a minute.
Sorry.
Come here, honey. You're going to do it here. And you guys are going to see who can spit it the farthest. You ready? Come over here.
Spit this way.
You can spit right over here.
Okay, ready? Okay, do it. Whoa.
Hey,
Amy.
That's about 10 feet.
Okay, you're nice.
Not bad.
Very good.
Jackson, you want to try? Do you have a seed in your mouth?
Does a bounce count? Where it lands, right?
You want to
Where
try
it
again?
ends? Here.
Did you try?
Yeah, okay, thanks. No. Oh, nice one.
Hey, he has the record.
I like his style.
I like the full body.
There has to be a technique or something to this, right?
That's
hey
very
guys,
good.
Look what else we have. Get with your partner here and grab a rind.
All right, hold on.
Okay, here.
Okay.
All right, let me.
You guys want to grab
Go
one?
ahead, Amy.
You're going to try and toss
ring
it on the other person's arm, okay?
On the what?
on this little man right here. Just hold your arm up like this.
Yeah, hold your arm up.
There you
and you're
go.
going to try and so you come over here. And you're going to try and toss.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Toss it on
Amy.
your arm. Hold on.
Oh,
here, Amy.
Almost. Okay, here.
Ready? Yeah!
Okay. All right, here. Try to get
I don't
it on
think
his
anyone
arm.
beat the record, but we're doing.
Oh, nice!
Good
Way to go!
job.
Very good.
Man, you guys are good.
Guys, thanks. You're welcome.
All right, now,
Nowhere
thank you.
near 68 feet, but we love it. Hey, we're going to have Autumn's recipes, by the way, on our website. It's WFAA.com/GMT. And you can check out more of her great ideas on her website. It's mamachallenge.com. Over to you.
Oh, it's me? All right, very good. Go ahead and keep tossing there. Coming up, nicely done. Coming up next on GMT, a performance by our next guest went viral on the internet earlier this year.
Yeah.
Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on.
Wait until you hear her perform. She's a one-woman band with a sound all her own.
Plus, get your free tea.
Today.
Yep.
How you can walk away with a refreshing iced tea at no cost to you. That's coming up after the break.
2 at once.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job. Oh, you almost hit him in the head.
Nice job, you guys.